who up with me? I was just in this motherfucker thinking, right? Before you know what I'm saying? Before I circle, you know what I'm saying? Before I park, right? I was just thinking, like, before I went to prison, I was a dumb motherfucker, Jack. I'm not even gonna lie to you, Facebook. I was a stupid motherfucker before I went to prison. You know what I'm saying? And prison, to me, I can't speak for no other man and what other niggas think about. But for me, I don't know, man. That shit wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the worstest thing in the world, but it was an institution of education. And I educated myself very well in there. Then, you know, some stuff a nigga was able to manifest when he got on the brick. But a lot of shit, you know, you couldn't really, you know, it's just hard to explain if you never been through it. But for all my niggas that been through it, you know what I'm talking about. I was dumb as a motherfucker. And I think about if I wouldn't have did that time and would have caught my time 5 years after the date that I caught my time, or 5 years after the date I got locked up, what if I got locked up 5 years later? Man, the situation would have been way fucking worse because I would have never had a break to educate myself with some of the simple and common laws of reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you out here in the inner city, man, like, the laws and the protocol, that the G code that everybody live by, it don't make no, it's worth nothing to Bob Johnson, the nigga that run Constellation Energy, Warren Buffett, all icons. That shit don't mean nothing, nigga. If you step on my motherfucking, nigga, if you do some bullshit, I'ma take you to court, which is the equivalent to where we live at and where we from, where I'm from. If you take a motherfucker to court, that's like telling. I don't give a fuck if you suing them or not. I don't give a fuck what the situation is, Jack. You handle that shit outside of them white folks. But if you handle that shit outside of white folks, well, that's what we live by. That's our G code. But I'm here to tell my niggas that shit don't count for nothing, my nigga. That shit don't count for nothing, Jack. Where millionaires at? You know what I'm saying? Like, where people actually got real fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Like the real kind, not the here today gone tomorrow type shit. Yeah, people got real lot of money. Well, just $100,000 a day, that's just a regular spending habit. As if somebody that got a couple dollars to spend $100 a day. You get what I'm saying? I just thank God. I just thank Allah, God, man, for sending me to prison when He did, for me just to learn. Just to learn, yo. You know what I'm saying? Just to learn the little shit that I learned, yo. This shit is the most, Jack. It's the most, man. And that's how I think, man. You know, I got 4 little brothers incarcerated. 3 of them all under the age of 30. One of them, as of today, as we speak, he ain't never coming home. That's just what they said, and you know what I mean? 2 times. They told him he ain't coming home 2 times. My other little brother been locked up like 10 years. Go 15 years. They exiled him out the city. He like within the first like 20 niggas in Baltimore to get a whole lot of fucking time for a fucking gun. A gun that carried 3 years or mandatory 5 is supposed to be. He wound up getting some old shit that we don't know what the fuck it is. They made a law. Most of us from the streets don't watch the news and read the paper and pay attention to the shit we need to pay attention to. They made a fucking law, and that man caught 15 motherfucking years. And they told him he was a motherfucking career criminal, and he was about 23. Broski was like 24, 25 years old. How the fuck is he a career criminal at 25 years old? Motherfuckers don't even get considering and being in a career or just having a career mastered to after 10 years. How the fuck he a career motherfucking criminal at between, I don't remember how old he was. I think I was 25, he was 23. Shorty was like 23 years old, and y'all gave this man 180 months in federal motherfucking prison. My other little brother, he can't keep his hands off his girlfriend. I don't know what's going on. I ain't trying to throw him under the bus. Nothing like that, but just know he arrested for something domestic. Then my other little brother, he just love to drive cars on parole and always get caught. He cannot stay out of the 215 zip code He loved his section, and he got to take that car through there with tinted windows, with no license, and he sits on a hot block. And he wonders, why is he always fighting a violation of parole? But I ain't gonna lie, that little nigga be beating them motherfuckers. I'm still on parole. I've been out this motherfucker 3 years, Jack. Shorty, I don't even play with them people. He done been out, he did like a nice little stretch, and that nigga, he done been violated 4 motherfucking times in the last 18 months. Jesus Christ. I'm scared of that. I figured 2 times, that's it. Your road just ran out. You heard me. Fatso Life Worldwide, man. Hamm5000 G7 instrumentals, man. You already know what it is, man. Who up with me?